Hey now, friends. I have to keep starting over because I feel like the camera is like so close. I'm like, whoa, that's me. Too much. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry about this light situation here. It's weird. So I've been hanging out with Knox this week, so I wanted to share some bits of her story and some information about her with you guys. It's been kind of a crazy busy week with work and everything, so you know I'm drinking coffee in the middle of the night. How's it going? How's the hair going? Not good? So I've been hanging out with Knox. Now Knox is a modded DC Bella, and she is my house brownie. Now I am not a newbie of having house brownies. I'm just really bad at it. I always talk about being Italian and all that stuff, but I'm also part Scottish, so you know the orbs floating around. Scottish is ghosts and house brownies, right? So I think I've always had house brownies of some sort, not always shelled as a doll, but I think they've always been kind of around. My last troop of house brownies left to fight some rats and have never returned. And I kind of abandoned that story. Or basically I kind of abandoned those dolls and changed them into other things and sold one, and Sage took the other one up to her room and whatever. So they're off fighting the rats and probably never return. And they live in a time-traveling clock that's in there. This is still part of another doll story, but we won't get into that because we're here to talk about her, about Knox. I've learned this week that I don't know a whole lot about the care and keeping and cohabitating with house brownies, which is why I'm pretty much afraid of getting stabbed in the middle of the night. Go figure. So I spent some time with her this week to try and figure out her character, what she's doing here, everything about her, and why she's so interested in having Gilbert, who is a the Napalm Dolls trauma head, who is probably going to come home this month, hopefully, fingers crossed, have his body waiting for him. So I wanted to figure out their relationship and what, you know, what's up with them and why they moved here and why they're living here and why they want to be house brownies. So what we figured out is that there's a lot of rules that, you know, of cohabitating with house brownies that I don't follow. Go figure, because, you know, I'm a rule breaker by nature. Which is, I have to get these right. Very important. So, Knox is a creative house brownie. She's not, I don't live on a farm, so there's no animals for her to take care of. She's certainly not doing laundry or dishes or helping me pick up the house. You know, she's not that kind of house brownie. She is a creative house brownie. She's a creative brownie, and she tells me that she has been kind of looking for a sanctuary. Most creative house brownies are in bonded pairs. So obviously she's waiting for Gilbert to come home, or to get here. And they've been pretty much on the run looking for a place to stay because somebody, obviously the powers that be, is wiping out the creative brownies. What she tells me that she does is that she's a painter. And when she paints, she kind of dispels despair. I love that. There's a lot of despair around here, a lot of bad mojo. So, you know, I'm like, get to work. We need this. We as a collective humans need some despair dispelled. Post hate. Let's go. And she says, no, I can't do that. I can't work on that until Gilbert gets here, because Gilbert is her bonded partner. Now, she's a painter, so she actually she works in watercolors. I am not allowed to give her any paint, to buy her cute little canvases at Walmart. I'm not allowed to do that. I am just allowed to leave stuff lying around for her to use. I'm allowed to show her work, but I'm not allowed to, like, you know, sell it to anybody. I'm like, I'm not going to sell your work. But, you know, I'm allowed to show her work or whatever. That's fine. The importance about Gilbert is that he is, according to her, a lazy piece of shit. He has no, you know, he's not talented at anything. He's just really lazy, but he exudes creative energy. I'm like, shh, do I get some of that? And she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, so you're going to start dispelling the, you know, the bad mojo, and I'm going to get the creative energy? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, perfect. She also told me that Gilbert lives on donuts. So I'm going to have to make him some donuts. But I'm not allowed to actually gift him the donuts. I'm also not allowed to make them any clothes and like give them to them as like a gift. Because that would be like, that's like payment and that pisses them off. And then they just want to, get up and leave. And I'm like, no. Because once, the creative juices start flowing here, I'm going to need you people to stay. So I think I'm allowed to make them things and kind of leave them lying around. That makes sense. I'm like, shit lying around as it is. Can't you just use some of that? Anyways, I don't know. Look, she's like a mess. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I have on Knox. But I'm glad I kind of got her figured out. I'm also not, so I'm not allowed to get her. I might be able to make her some paintbrushes and like leave those lying around for her to find. We'll see. I would like to get her some of those canvases, but I don't think I'm allowed to. I don't want her to leave. Oh, your legs are all messed up, girl. This body has been here a long time. It's like the first, Oh my God, you're really messed up. What did I do to you? Let's lie you down. The other thing I wanted to go over real quick was I had this amazing package from my aunt. My aunt, so sweet of her. Oh my goodness. A long time ago, she went to, I think it was like Florida, and she brought me back the most beautiful, she's up in my attic, I can't go dig her out, Raggedy Ann doll, because I used to have a thing for Raggedy Ann dolls, Raggedy Amy, get it? Raggedy Ann doll. But she heard I was knitting, and she's a big knitter, and she uses a lot of like chunky yarn, but she actually gifted me this huge bag of yarn. I mean, like, tiny, tiny stuff, and it's a whole bag. Amazing.
What I mean is probably not.
And it just keeps going on and on. Like, oh my God, like how fun is that? I'll show you some. A lot of it's cotton, which is, fun. I know. I love this color. Look how pretty that is. And some of it doesn't say what it is, but it looks really thin to me. There's some white, which was great because I was going to buy some. It just keeps going and going and going. But doesn't mean that, Joshy, I'm not coming to go yarn shopping with you. Because I'm deciding that knitting is my new therapy. Yeah, it just keeps going on. This one's like in the bag. This is in a bag. How fun is that? Totally fun. Oh, it's not like really my colors, but... And there's like some minty green. Oh my God. More of that. So awesome, awesome fun stuff for me to play with. I also taught my son how to knit. Oh, I love this one. Like, I love that. That's like so pretty. And one of the things that I started making this, I decided that like I was doing sweaters for dolls, and I'm like, that's just, even this tiny little sweater is a lot of stinking work, and it comes out all holy, What did we say it was? Wonky knitting. Wonky knitting 101.
Also, I love the cars.
This is like
I really like
a cape with a hood, supposedly, and maybe a sleeve started. I don't know. It's got holes in it. I think I'm going to take some, I've done like all tattered like silk. I think I'm going to sew that to it. This is for the, what's her name? Agnes Dreary. Also in this huge bag, which I have nowhere to live, I don't know where to put it, was this really awesome stuff. It was kind of metallic. So, I'm making sleeves. Let me get Gilbert's body here to show you. Forever and ever ago when H&M opened up here, oh my God, it's got to be like 20 years ago. At least 20 years ago, when H&M first came here, I bought a pair of sleeves. It was like a sleeve shrug. So cool. So I was looking for some of those for BJDs because I thought, they have such great t-shirts, but I wanted to just do like the shrugs so you can see the t-shirts. So it's just going to go like, it's just like a sleeves that are connected across the back. I figure that's easy enough, and it beats doing a whole sweater. So I'm going to work on sleeves and probably leg warmers because I think everybody could use leg warmers. Not you, Knox. You ain't getting nothing. Maybe I'll just leave you some random mismatched ones on the, dining room table. I feel like she's gonna leave me notes. Like maybe she'll leave me notes. What happened to your leg here, girl? Oh, I am such a bad doll mom, dude. I don't even know what the hell is happening. There we go. Oh, yeah. I feel like she'll leave me notes, and maybe she'll leave me like watercolors like on the table in the morning. That'd be fun. So I guess that's all I have for now. Nothing really going on this weekend. I really think that I need to get some garage sale stuff going around here. Like I need to like actually have a garage sale. That would probably be a good thing to do. Because this shit's piling up all over. And I'm not motivated to like, I'm just not motivated. I don't know. Are you guys having this motivation problems? I'm having like some creative problems. So hence the creative energy from a doll. I don't know. Anyways, I guess I'll leave it here. It was nice seeing you guys. Thanks for hanging out and drinking coffee and hanging out with me for 11 minutes. I don't have much else to talk about. I didn't make any more stands, and I have an art doll half started, and then my mojo kind of ran out, so I gotta kind of work myself back up to that. I don't know. So I just hung out with her. I'm kind of thinking that if I had to pick a second ride or die, it might be her. Maybe because this doll's just been around with me for so long. Has so many characters. The DC Bella. It's probably the doll, besides the freaking Saint, which I'm going to have 3 of, that I would want more of her. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And if you're a new subscriber, thanks for being here. Oh my goodness, thanks for joining me on this crazy nonsense. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.